want to first congratulate you.
Thank you.
I am so, so proud of you.
Thank you.
You have come such a long way.
Yes.
I started reading the book when you sent me
Yes.
the e-version,
Yes.
and the book, it just had me captivated. I could not go to sleep.
Wow.
I read that book,
Wow.
and I think what made it so much interesting,
Yes.
because I know you.
Yes.
I know where you come from. You and I have a good relationship.
Yes.
And for the viewers, I was involved in certain parts trying to help her to understand her husband.
She was the wise woman in the book.
I knew that they were having these cultural clashes which she could not understand.
Yes.
And I kept reading that book, and the more I read, but the night I read until I fell asleep.
Wow.
I woke up. The book, from the time I read that part of the book, the first 2 chapters, it just stayed with me. I wondered if, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You used to document everything that happened every day?
No, I did not. I don't do journaling because it's very triggering for me, but I have that good memory of that, of how it
Perfect
went.
memory.
Yes.
Because as I read the book, it brought back to me, and the exact thing that you told me
Yes.
is the same thing that's written in the book. In that book has something for everyone in a marriage.
Yes.
I've been married about 40 years.
This is
And
gold.
I found something in that book that still relates to me that I will have to work on.
Wow.
And then the advice that you're giving, I think this is a book, it is a must-read book for everyone, whether you're married or you're single, planning to get married,
Wow.
or if you just, as we local people call it, shacking up.
Yes.
It is,
Wow.
it is a book that helps you to understand, understand each other. I'm so proud of you today.
Thank you so much.
When I started reading the book, I felt a little badly for your husband.
Yes, you did say that.
And when you drove past my house the other day, I told you,
Yes.
I didn't like how you beat upon my friend.
Yes. Yes.
You know? And, but as I read the book, like you said,
Yes.
that book was divine,
Yes.
or is divine.
Yes.
Because I would say, in his case of his infidelity,
Yes.
it was a blessing.
Yes.
Why did I say that? Because of his infidelity, it sort of propelled you.
It did.
It catapulted you into your
Yes.
destiny.
It did. And I did mention that there in the book. Yes.
Before you were born,
Yes.
like Jeremiah said, God knew you.
Yes.
God has a book, we're told, from the Bible. And he has written in that book everything about us.
Yes.
So before you were born, he had your name, Patrice, in this book.
Yes.
And he knew what the final outcome will be. And so your husband's infidelity You remember we spoke about, you said to me, you know, I am going to join some classes.
Yes, yes.
And, you know, you just got down into books.
Yes.
I was so proud of you when you got your first degree.
Yes.
And then you got your second degree.
Yes.
And for those of you who know Patrice, oh my God, you are a wonder.
Yes.
And you are an example to others. So
Thank you.
this book is not just written for her to make some money, even though I hope you make millions.
Yes. Please buy the book so we can get some millions.
And what
Buy it.
you know, this book has something for everyone.
Yes.
And the fact that you were bold enough, because to be honest, I would never do that. I would never write about my husband like that. But once you continue to read the book and you get to the end of the book, you realize that this book had to be ordained by God. And this book is going to help a lot of people.
That was the intention.
Because there is something in it for everybody.
Yes.
I mean to say, I'm like, some people might have some problems, but you look like you had all.
All. I took the whole mountain, everything came.
And so I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Like I said, this book is a must read. This book would help to heal a lot of young ladies, old ladies, middle-aged, every one of us who are hurting. I encourage you, buy this book. Not kidding you. You know this is Sonia Carr and she don't bluff.
Yes. No
So,
nonsense woman.
exactly. So if I tell you this book has something in it for every one of us, including myself, I pray God continue to bless you.
Thank you.
And continue to bless your marriage.
Thank you.
I declare wealth and riches be in your house.
Amen.
I declare prosperity over both of you
Amen.
and to your generations to come.
Amen.
May God continue to bless you.
Amen. Amen. Thank you
Amen.
so much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here. It is an honor. It is a privilege to hear these words coming from her. A woman who has been married for 45 years said that there's something for her to learn. She said everything. We don't need to say anything else. We can just go home. Miss Guy, you've told them every single thing. And like she said, I had to go through it so that we can be here. And I always said that my husband's, I'm trying to find a word. My husband's actions were a necessary evil because I needed that fire, I needed that pain to push me to birth my destiny.
Amen.
So thank you once again for being here.
Okay, actually,
Yes.
one more
Yes,
minute.
yes,
I
yes,
have
yes.
to say something on your husband's behalf.
Yes.
Actually, he's the one who was my friend,
Yes,
who started
yes,
being
said
my
there.
friend.
Yes.
And I was very honored when I got to the wedding. I found I was one of the few guests.
We had 7 persons at our wedding, and to me that was still too big, but we had 7 persons, and she was one of them.
I was very honored to be there.
Yes.
But your husband is, most people may not know, maybe after hearing, you know, how we're discussing about him.
Yes.
But your husband is such an amazing man.
Wonderful.
He is so handsome.
Oh my
he
God.
dresses so
Hey,
nicely.
hey,
How do you expect the girls not to go after him?
I tell you.
And as a human being, you know, because this guy, if you hear this guy preach,
Oh my God.
if you hear this guy prophesy,
Yes.
I have heard prophecies from him
Yes.
that I have seen come through, so I know
Yes.
that he's a prophet.
Yes.
And if the girls did get to that prophet,
Yeah.
and that prophet fell.
Yes.
We have to understand that we will all make mistakes.
Yes.
But the good thing about it is that he did not continue.
No, he didn't make it a habit.
He
No.
did not make it a habit.
No, he did not.
So I applaud him.
Yes. Yes.
And you just need to keep your marriage going,
it is
hot, healthy,
It is.
and may God continue to bless you.
I want to thank you so much for being there for us at that journey. I was in her office many times crying. Many times crying. When you read the book, she is the wise woman who in the book who would let me have it real, and she was very instrumental on the healing journey of my marriage. And I want to say thank you once again, Miss Carr, for being there and always being there. She's always there for me. And thank you for being here today.
I was fascinated when I read the part when you said that you were mad at me for so long. But you did tell me, you did come back and you did say, so it did not surprise me. But I do counsel a few people, but and you know, when they come, I said to them, you know, I always say, I may not tell you exactly what you want to hear, but you would get to know the truth.
Yes, yes.
So I was happy to be a part. You know, I just feel so good.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, you're going to make it.
Yes.
And like I said, it is part of your destination
Yes.
to help others.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank